September 1st, which means it's basically fall. I'm sorry if you can hear my AC. My car is hot right now. Even though it's September, it's still warm. It's 80 degrees today, but it's cloudy. The sun keeps poking through. I thought I would do a little spend the day with me because I've been waiting to try the pumpkin spice latte from Dunkin, and it finally came out this past Wednesday. So that's what we're gonna go do. I'm gonna try it, rate it for you guys, give you my opinion, because honestly, like, pumpkin wasn't given last year. So let's go to Dunkin and let's try it. I had to leave the Dunkin parking lot because it was getting too crazy. And my whipped cream melted. A small iced pumpkin spice latte comes with 2 pumpkin swirl and then 2 vanilla shots. I got it with almond milk. Yes, I'm dairy free, but I still got the whipped cream. But it's good. And so now I'm making my way to Barnes because Barnes was having like a buy one get one deal going on, and I have a gift card, so about to take my little drive there while I enjoy my little PSL that I'm happy that I finally got, even though it's melting. We made it to Barnes. On my TBR to buy is Verity by Colleen Hoover, and then also I was gonna get the 2 books to complete the Part of Your World series for Abby Jimenez because I just finished just for the summer. I'm only allowing myself to get 3 books so I only have a $4 gift card, and we know how expensive Barnes is, so we'll see what I can actually get. And it's not buy one get one free, it's buy one get one 50% off. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna go in, figure it out, and I will show you guys what I end up getting. I'm probably not gonna film in there because it's Sunday and I feel like everyone's in there, so I'm gonna try to get footage on my phone and not be scared enough to do that. Yeah, also I haven't talked about my hair. I did a wash and go yesterday afternoon, and this is day 2. I slept with it, just put like my scarf up, did like, you know, pineapple, and I feel like it looks decent from the front, but like if I turn to the side and you look at me from the back, the shape is like, girl, what is going on? And I really just need to get a curly cut, but I don't feel like paying $200 for a curly cut. I really don't. Anyways, let me stop talking. Oh, and by the way, this is really sugary. I would only do like the pumpkin. Don't do the vanilla, even though it says the vanilla is like unsweetened. I don't know. It's really sweet, but yeah. Let me go in this store and get some books, y'all, because this is the only time I'm ever gonna buy books in Barnes. Like, I'm an Amazon girly. I'll wait the 2 days because it's cheaper. Just came from Barnes. I got 2 books. Took me an hour to decide. Literally ridiculous. First book I got, this was on my list, Verity by Colleen Hoover, co-hove. Shout out co-hove. This is a thriller. This is my like first thriller that I'm about to read, if I'm not mistaken. And then I was trying to decide on a second book. The second book that I wanted, they didn't have the first book in the Abby Jimenez Part of Your World series. They only had Yours Truly, and Yours Truly is on Kindle Unlimited, and I have KU right now, so I was like, I'm not gonna buy that like physical copy. So then I was just looking online on like Barnes and Nobles, and I saw that this book, The Midnight Library, was also part of the buy one get one 50. Funny enough, Verity in that book, The Midnight Library, did not have the sticker on it, so I literally went to one of the sales associates and I was like, oh, it says that online like they're part of the buy one 50. And he's like, oh, you know what, he literally just put a sticker on it. And then when I went to check out, I told the other sales associate, I'm like, oh, this book doesn't have the sticker on it either. She's like, girl, it don't matter, we still gonna honor it for you. So I got the deal. I got the buy one get one 50% off, which is what I wanted, because my $40 gift card wasn't gonna do it. What did I do with the receipt? Actually, what did I do with the receipt? Okay, I lost the receipt, but anyways, the total was like 30 something. So I think I'm about to go home now and, I don't know, order the rest of the Amazon books. Ignore this is broken, it won't go down. I'm just trying to have like, you know, a little Sunday fun day, get out the house, because I've been in the house all week because I've been sick with COVID. I was sick with COVID all last week, and then this week like I still had like lingering mucus. I'm sorry if that's like TMI. So I've been sounding like congested, and it's just like, it's still lingering and it won't go away. But yeah, I think I'm gonna like call it a day, but we'll see. I'm finally eating dinner because it took me like an hour to get back into the city. Well, 40 minutes, but anyways, I'm about to watch this. I'm about to eat this because I'm starving. Watch some TV. But then I also want to finish my current read right now. Let me enjoy my food and relax a little bit, and then we're gonna get into my book. It's Saturday now, basically a week later since I last talked to you guys. I was trying to order my books from Amazon, and the books that I wanted, one of them was saying that it was gonna come next day for Prime. The other book was saying it was gonna come in 4 days, and I'm like, do I not have Prime shipping? So that's why I've been waiting to film again, because I was waiting for my books to come in or to order them so they can come in next day. But they finally came in, so I'm happy to show them to you guys and do a little unboxing. Also, I've been saving the last couple of chapters of my book Restore Me so I can get my final reactions on it. I literally have 90% left. Chapter 42. There is 44 chapters, so I have 2 more chapters left, but I'm just like, I don't think they're gonna wrap it up the way I want them to, and so we're gonna see. I don't know if they're gonna give me what I need in the last 2 chapters of this book, but I'm kind of sad to be done with it because it's actually been fun to read, even though sometimes the spice is just a little too much for me. I'm like, we're gonna have to turn the page. It's a little hot. But yeah, I'm gonna read the last 2 chapters while I drink my matcha, and we're gonna get into my reaction afterwards. I'm sad to be done with it. I just finished the book and oh my god. 4 stars, 4 stars. The book is about Sloane, who is the female main character, and Dominic, who is the main male character, and it's basically an enemies to lovers romance. So Sloane's late husband, Eric, died 4 years ago, I believe, and she hasn't wanted to date anybody, hasn't really been looking to get back out there. But things change after one drunken night and a surprisingly sexy act of heroism. Dominic starts to be nice to Sloane. So that night changes everything. The book is basically just showing their entire romance of how they fall in love and everything. And the gag is Dominic is her late husband's best friend. Yeah, so she feels guilty-ish the entire time they're having this relationship, but you get to find out Dominic's perspective of how he feels about Sloane, or how long he's had feelings for her. Even though they're enemies, there were definitely feelings there before. So it's a great book. There's actually 6 books in the series. It's the New Haven series by J.L. Seegers. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so if you have Kindle Unlimited, definitely read this book. She's a smut author, so there's a lot of spice in it, which is why some chapters I was like, it's a little too much for me right now. But no, it's still good nonetheless. I've been eyeing this for so long, so that's why when I finally got KU, I was like, this is the first book I'm reading. Oh, and by the way, that story is by a Black author. We love a Black woman being loved down by a Black man, okay? Period. So definitely go read that series if you're interested and if you can handle some spice or some smut. But I think I'm going to take a break from this series because obviously I just bought brand new books for my fall TBR. At the same time, I love reading on my Kindle, so I like to have 2 books going on at the same time. I'll have my physical book that I'm reading, and then I'll have my book that I'm reading on my Kindle because I love reading on this thing. It's so fun and it's so cutesy, and I like reading at night. My bed cozy with the brightness on 1. It feels like a toy, to be honest. honest with the pop socket and everything. I have the Kindle Basic and it has ads. I did a full like unboxing and decorate video. The case, the stickers, and the MagSafe ring and the base is all from Amazon. The phone grip is from Etsy. This is like my summer Kindle decorations. I'm about to like get ready to order another pop socket for the fall. There's this really cute coffee one. I think y'all just have to wait for it because it's really cute. And then of course we're gonna change out my stickers. I might do that maybe towards the end of this month once it starts getting like chillier, you know. I'm basically gonna go for like fall theme. So I can't wait to decorate that. That'll probably be a TikTok too. I just love this thing. It's just so cute. Let's get into the books that I ordered from Amazon. Let's start off with this one that I was so pressed to get. The first one is The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hilderbrand. It says, they're the perfect couple about to have the perfect wedding until a shocking discovery reveals that nothing is ever as good as it seems. It's Nantucket wedding season, also known as summer. The sight of a bride racing down Main Street is as common as the sun setting at Nantucket Beach. The Otis Winfrey wedding promises to be an event to remember. The groom's wealthy parents have spared no expense to host a lavish ceremony at their oceanfront estate, but it's going to be memorable for all the wrong reasons. After tragedy strikes, the maid of honor is discovered dead in Nantucket Harbor just hours before the ceremony, and everyone at the wedding party is suddenly a suspect. There's another paragraph, but you get the vibe. The reason why I was so pressed to get this just came out on Netflix. They turned it into a series, so I'm so excited to read this and watch it. I don't know if I'm gonna read the whole thing first and then watch it, or watch the season first and then read it. I don't know. We gonna see. Alright, the next book we have is Honey and Spice by Bolu Babalola. This one is a college romance. So it says, a sharp-tongued and secretly soft-hearted Kiki has just made a huge mistake. As an expert in relationship evasion and the host of the popular student radio show Brown Sugar, she's made it her mission to ensure the women of the African Caribbean Society at Whitewell College in Southern England do not fall into the mess of situationships, players, and heartbreak. But when the queen of the unbothered kisses Malachi, the guy she just publicly denounced as the waste man of Whitewell, in front of every Blackwellian on campus, she finds her show on the brink. They're soon embroiled in a fake relationship to try and salvage their reputations and save their futures. Kiki has never surrendered her heart before, and a player like Malachi won't be the one to change that, no matter how charming he is or how electric their connection feels. But surprisingly, entertaining study sessions and intimate late-night talks at old-fashioned diners force Kiki to look beyond her own presumptions. Is she ready to open herself up to something deeper? I'm excited to read this. I got this for the fall because obviously it's about college life and it's also British. If you know me, you know I love the accents, the culture, like the fact that it says waste month. Like, that's funny. I just can't wait to read this just for like the British lingo and obviously their love story. This is obviously a Black author, so I'm excited to read. The last book that I got from Amazon is called By the Book by Jasmine Guillory, another Black author. This one is part of a standalone series called Meant to Be. The other 3 books are written by different authors. This one's more of a rom-com and it's very short, by the way. Honestly, this is about to be the shortest book I've ever read. It's only 300 pages. Yeah, like super thin. But the back says, sometimes to truly know a person, you have to read between the lines. Isabel was completely lost when she first began her career in publishing after college. She did not expect to be 25, still living at home, and one of the few Black employees at her publishing house. Overworked and underpaid, constantly torn between speaking up or stifling herself, Izzy thinks there must be more to this publishing life. So when she overhears her boss complaining about a beastly high-profile author who has failed to deliver his long-awaited manuscript, Isabel sees an opportunity to prove her worth and finally get the recognition she deserves. All she has to do is go to the author's Santa Barbara mansion and give him a pep talk or 3. How hard could it be? But Izzy quickly finds out she she is in over her head. Beau Towers is not some celebrity lightweight writing a tell-all memoir. He is jaded and withdrawn, and it turns out just as lost as Izzy. But despite his standoffishness, Izzy needs Beau to deliver, and with her encouragement, his story begins to spill onto the page. They soon discover that they have more in common than either of them expected, and as their deadline nears, Izzy and Beau begin to realize there may be something there that wasn't there before. Best-selling author Jasmine Guillory's achingly romantic reimagining of a classic is a tale as old as time for a new generation. Wait, reimagining of a classic? I'll have to look that up, because what's the classic? I don't know, but I'm excited to read this. This is kind of like a light, fluffy read, I'm imagining. Jasmine Guillory, her books have been on my TBR for so long. There's so many books I want to read by her, so I'm glad I finally have one. But those are all the books I got from Amazon. I didn't tell you guys about the books that I got from Barnes, so we're gonna get into that too real quick. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. This was a random pickup for me from Barnes, because, I was taking too long, and I'm like, girl, just pick a second book so we can get out this store. Because when I tell y'all, I was really going back and forth, looking at the romance section, looking at the tables. It was like, why is it taking me an hour to pick 2 books? It was literally insane. But it's because in my head, I'm like, I can get this cheaper from Amazon. Anyways, this book says it's whimsical and it's a feel-good book guaranteed to lift your spirits. We all have regrets, choices we could have made differently, paths we didn't take, other lives we might have led. But what if you were given a chance to fix your past? Enter the Midnight Library. Nora's life has been going from bad to worse. Then at the stroke of midnight on her last day on Earth, she finds herself transported to the Midnight Library, where each book contains an alternate life, a possible world in which she made different choices. She is given what seems like the ultimate opportunity, a chance to undo her regrets and try out each of the other lives she might have lived. But things aren't always what she imagined they'd be, and soon her choices place the library and herself in extreme danger. Before time runs out, she must answer the ultimate question. With infinite choices, what is the best way to live? I feel like this is very different from anything that I've ever read so far, so that's why I'm glad I picked it up, because it's not a romance book. The genre of this is mystery and thriller, and this fall I definitely want to get into my mystery and thriller bag. I've been full on romance, the rom-coms, the fluffy reads ever since I started reading a year ago. Actually, yeah, I started reading again a year ago in November, so we're almost at a year. I'm definitely happy I picked this up too. This one is not long either, 277 pages, but the font is small. So, and then the next one, I keep talking about this, y'all probably sick of me saying this. Verity by Colleen Hoover Coho. The first book that I read was It Ends With Us last November. That's what got me back into reading, so that's why I like Colleen, just because she was the author that got me back into reading. Now, with that being said, there are other authors that I like more than her and whose writing I like, but she is a great author. I still enjoy her books. I read It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us, and I saw the movie. It was good, but they missed out on a lot of things. Anyways, but this one is not a romance. It's mystery and thriller as well. And the summary of this reads, Lowen Ashley is a struggling writer on the brink of financial ruin when she accepts the job offer of a lifetime. Jeremy Crawford, husband of best-selling author Verity Crawford, has hired Lowen to complete the remaining books in a successful series his injured wife is unable to finish. Lowen arrives at the Crawford home ready to sort through years of Verity's notes and outlines, hoping to find enough material to get her started. What Lowen doesn't expect to uncover in the chaotic office is an unfinished autobiography Verity never intended for anyone to read. Page after page of bone-chilling admissions, including Verity's recollection of the night her family was forever altered. Lowen decides to keep the manuscript hidden from Jeremy, knowing its contents could devastate the already grieving father. As Lowen's feelings for Jeremy begin to intensify, she recognizes all the ways she could benefit if he were to read his wife's words. secrets. After all, no matter how devoted Jeremy is to his injured wife, a truth this horrifying would make it impossible for him to continue loving her. This is also being adapted into a movie. I'm telling y'all, I'm reading all the books that are being adapted because I'm preparing myself. I'm like, I want to have it in my brain so that way when I go see it, watch on Netflix, whatever it comes on, I'm ready. People say talking about this one on Book Talk, like this is another very popular book. So super excited to read this. I don't know what order I'm gonna read all these books, but my fall TBR is for the months of September, October, and November. And then as of now, after I buy my last book, I'm gonna put myself on a book ban. I say that now, but I'm putting myself on a book ban because I'm gonna have 6 physical books that I need to read, and then I also have KU, Kindle Unlimited. But my free trial is ending, so yeah. But regardless, I don't need to buy any more books. And by the way, I have not spent a dime of my money. All of these books that I get from Amazon, I use my credit card reward points. So that's tea right there. That's how I spend my reward points. I know other people are like, girl, you should be using it for something else, but that's what I do. As you can tell, I'm clearly into reading, so I will be talking about books a lot more on this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.